Hey, so in the chapter 4 of Automate the Boring Stuff, this is one of the chapter questions. Here we have to like flip the original grid. So this is an original grid which has a list of dots and spaces and zeros. First, what we'll do is we will first create an empty list called flipped grid where we will store our flipped grid. Now next after creating it, we create a for loop to iterate through each column, and we iterate through each column index over here, and we change it to the row in that row in the. So we want to like we iterate through each column index in the grid, and then this gives us the number of columns in the grid. So for column in the range of the length of the grid, which is the columns of the grid, we create the for loop and we store and then for each column we create a list called as flipped row. Now for each column group, we iterate through the row in the index and the length of the grid, and the length of the grid is appended over the row. So for each row in the column, we append the character from the corresponding position in the original grid to the flipped row. So this effectively what happens is when you append the original grid to the flipped row, it transposes the grid. Finally, what we do is finally we print this with dot join dot row so that it will not have any spaces when it prints out. So let's see this. So the final output is this. I'm still working on the hangman thing from the other course, so hopefully that will be done tomorrow. And that's it for day 8, and I hope you have fun coding. Thank you. Bye bye.